Here's a fruit bowl made from recycled plastic, kind of like this bag here. I'm going to show you how to make it in this video. Here is a Chinese takeout bag. You can see here, it even still has the fortune cookies. Anyway, the plastic, this is LDPE, this is recyclable. Now, my wife saves these bags here, all kinds of bags in here, and not all of them are recyclable. This even here says, do not recycle plastic bags. And this is polystyrene. You can tell it's like, has a higher pitch sound when you crinkle it. This is also more slippery. Alright, I've separated all the bags, and this is all the LDPE, number 4 plastic. It's quite a bit. Some of it's clearly marked, which is really nice. I wish all the manufacturers would do this. But not every manufacturer does it. I can kind of tell by touching enough of this stuff. I can figure out what's LDPE and what's not. These sandwich bags I looked up, these are generally LDPE. Same with the shopping bags. And now some of the Amazon bags are clearly marked, the PM4, and some aren't, which is interesting. So I'm going to use the clearly marked ones. And then some brands, they try to be all organic, naturey and stuff, and this is, I'm fairly sure, LDPE, but I just don't see any marking. So it's just nice when the manufacturer adds the marking. Alright, here's the plan. I did a rough fit here with like 5 or 6 bags. I have the Amazon smile logo facing down just for decorative purposes. So that looks okay. What I'm going to do now is apply a mold release here so things will come out easier when done. I'm going to use this PAM avocado oil. Really all kinds of things could be used, but I'm going to go with that. And the whole idea is to get the bowl to pop out when done. It's kind of like when baking brownies. You want to butter the pan. Butter might even work for this. But yeah, so that the brownies pop out easily. What I'm going to do is use this heat gun. And I might need some cinder blocks to isolate things with all the heat, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to take this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this in. And then I'm going to take this paper towel and rub it all over. Here's the setup. I have the 2 bowls. I have a heat gun, Wagner. And then I'm going to use this mask here with a carbon activated filter. And probably a fume extractor as well. I may put these in the bowl here to compress the plastic down. Yeah, so we have lots of LDPE in here. Notice LDPE is a thermoplastic. So this type of plastic, you can get to its melting point and reform it. So that includes number 4, which is this, number 2, number 1, which is PET, number 2 is high density polyethylene, HDPE. There's a whole bunch of different thermoplastics that are commonly used. Some things that aren't thermoplastics are stuff like this, epoxy. This is a thermoset, so with epoxy you can't reheat it. It's a chemical curing process. And then PVC is a thermoplastic, but you don't want to reform this because this will release chlorine gas. Here's what I did. I took the heat gun. I would get like 1/4 of the bowl like this and spend about 1.5 minutes on each quarter. Then I'd rotate it about 90 degrees, do another section. So altogether, the outside of the bowl took about 6 minutes. I spent about 1.5 minutes up in here, and then the bottom's the trickiest part to get to, but I did that too. So altogether, it took like 8 minutes. The bowls have cooled off. Now it's time to demold it. Let's see what happens here. Oh, okay. Here's the Amazon logo. It's almost like a basket. Pretty neat though. Yeah, there we go. I'll put all the links in the description in regard to making this. Feel free to try it at home. Overall, I like it. It is a bit flexible, and you could try different plastics if you want. So, thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.